To perform the Jefferson curl, if you're at the stage now where you're using heavier loads, such as barbells and plates, it could be a good idea for you to start setting yourself up within a rack and now elevating your foot, so that way you get clearance when you get to the bottom of the rep. So to get yourself set up, set your bar up in a position where you're not having to shrug it and then bring it out. You should be able to just walk in and then stand up nicely. To perform the Jefferson curl, if you are now at the stage where you are using heavier loads such as barbells and plates, it could be a good idea for you to now set yourself up within a rack and then have some form of stable elevation, so that way when you're at the bottom of the rep, the plates and the bar are not hitting off the floor. So set your bar up and the J-hook's up, that the bar is easy to come out. You don't want to be shrugging your shoulders to hump that bar out into position. So I'm just going soft at the knees here and standing up straight, and then I can just walk straight onto the plate. Okay, so feet are close together, hands are just outside the thighs. Now what we're looking to do here, right, we're looking to keep the legs straight, the glutes engaged, and then get as much spinal flexion as we possibly can. We're moving from the top of the spine down one vertebra at a time. So tuck the chin into the chest and then round from the upper back. Now imagine you're rolling yourself up here like a beach towel. So I'm trying to get as much compression at the ribs and abdominals as I possibly can. Once I get down, I'm thinking belly button to hips, and then I'm going to fully flex my shoulders. And then reverse the movement. Now notice the bar position is going straight down. And at the bottom, my hips are staying stacked over my heels. I'll do one more. So head, round from the upper back. Flex the shoulders at the bottom. Come back up. And that is the Jefferson curl. Now the Jefferson curl can be a fantastic exercise for all levels of ability, and that's going to come down to the positioning. Now the reason why I'm not suggesting beginner to advanced is because to suggest that someone, if they're able to touch their toes, is more advanced would not necessarily be true. We have passive, active and trainable ranges. Yet if your passive and active range is you being able to go down and touch your toes, but then we give you a bar and you lose half of your active range because the load is too high, then technically you don't own that range yet. Whereas you might have someone who can't get to palms to floor or be able to touch their toes, maybe they can get the hands to the mid-shin, but they can have the correct position and they can use the load appropriately to help coax them into the movement pattern and come back out. So it's one of those catch-22s as mentioned. So what you're looking to do here in any exercise is get the position correct first, then you want to go for your range, and then you want to look to add load within that range over time.